my dear Taurus, this is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's a pick a card reading up, Why Are They Acting So Strange? For the full members to this channel, and the reading, How and When Will Things Change and Go My Way Again, is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I'm using the Light SEER'S Tarot for the readings part, and I will start shuffling your cards. When I open your deck here, I see Knight of Pentacles, which is Taurus, together with Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So I actually feel like this is the person, but I might be wrong. And that you have put up some boundaries towards this person. They want the same thing that they got from you in the past, but you don't want to give them that anymore. Okay, I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Eight of Wands, also Sagittarius energy. Nine of Wands, clearly communicating what it is that you are feeling and where your boundaries are at. So not being shy anymore with speaking the truth. Sometimes we can be scared of saying the truth because we're scared of the consequences. But here it is, if you are jeopardizing the relationship to get the truth out and to not be kind of... if there's been bad things happening in the relationship, or the person having bad behavior, for example, you have before, maybe you have been forced to compromise around that. But now you don't want to do that anymore. So you speak clearly that this is what I am not accepting with you. I can't accept this behavior. I'm not going to accept to be treated like this anymore. So then we threw caution out the window and we start to stand up for ourselves, because enough is enough. So something has happened that made you change your mind, but they haven't changed their mind. So I called the four archangels, and here we have the Knight of Wands together with Nine of Wands. So maybe this person were this tough before, like they were standing their ground, and a lot of things that happened in the relationship was dictated by their terms, and it was fine for a while until it was not fine anymore. Or maybe it was never fine, but in the beginning you probably tried to compromise with this and be a nice and adaptable person. But eventually you started to feel that maybe this person doesn't care about me, or they only care about like what they want and how they want things and where they want to end up, or how they want this relationship to be, and they are not listening to my needs and my wants. So Page of Swords, they were awaken a little rebellion inside of you that we are not going to take it. I'm hearing a song, it's like something from the 80s. We are not going to take it anymore. So I write that down, so I'll put that song in the description box for you, and it's like a mini tart reading. You are not going to take it anymore. Anyway, okay. So 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Taurus viewers. So I want my dear Taurus to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. Now we'll tune in for a few seconds here to you and the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So this is their most likely action and also the evolution of the relationship. And this is what they would want to have happen. And we have a little page of Pentacles here. So we also saw the Knight of Pentacles in the beginning. So I think that they probably didn't have bad intentions with how they behaved in the past. I think it was just maybe you being so scared of losing this relationship, so you tiptoed around it. And now when you are roaring like a lion, this person is like, okay, well, maybe we can talk about it. We can see, maybe we can do it in some other way. So it seems like the roles are now in reversed. And then we have the Page of Swords, because they need to deal with your little rebellion. So it's two children there. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Maybe they have been like the Page of Swords through this relationship and kind of, I want what I want when I want it. And you have been the Page of Pentacles, trying to be humble, trying to accept the person's little bit spoiled behavior. And now the table has turned. And if it hasn't, it probably should. Okay. So this is their intentions. And we have the Queen of Wands. So I think they like this new side to you where you're showing some teeth and claws and yeah, things like that. So they seem to think that, oh, this was something new. How they feel. Three of Swords. Well, they are scared of losing you. They're scared of losing you. They also realize that they have hurt you. They realize that they have hurt you so much that they might lose you. Okay. And this is how they view you. Four of Swords. As if you are very hard to come close to now. You might be ignoring them, ignoring their calls, ignoring their, you know, their ways or tries to repent themselves or say that they're sorry. So maybe you collected a lot of wrongdoings that this person did. You just, piled them up, but you didn't tell the person properly or, put your foot down and say, no, this is not acceptable. Instead, you went along and you went along and you went along. And eventually you might have had like a real fit or a real... like an explosion happening, and then now it's maybe just over for you, or you feel like this person crossed this last line. It was just that they didn't know that they walked on a minefield and that mine after mine after mine were exploding while you were imploding. You were not really open with how you felt. And now when they know, they seem to, okay, I understand, respect, and they want to humor you and at least discuss it and try to fix it, but then you are already over it. And this is how they view the relationship. The Devil, it's as if they don't know you anymore. You were so nice before. What happened? And now they know them too. They realize they have been the villain in the relationship, and it's not entirely their fault, because in a relationship we need to tell the other person where we end and begin. So they know our boundaries. So they know what we like, what we don't like, what we can accept and what we can't accept. But with you, it was just like you tolerated, and then you didn't. And then they saw this monster coming up and just rah, like Godzilla taking over and stamping down the town. So everything they knew about you, they need to relearn it and see what you are really about, because you hid half of yourself in this relationship. But they still love you and they still want this to work out. They want to come in your good grace again, or want you to forgive them, or now when they realize what they did wrong, they want to get a chance to fix it. They want to get a chance to make it right. Okay. This is the most likely action. So we have inaction here, because since you are giving them the cold shoulder, they might get a little bit insecure. Is it the most considerate to leave you alone? or should they pursue you and try to convince you, or is that the same thing as they did before? You know, always trying to shovel their wants and needs down your throat. So maybe it's most considerate to leave you alone and, you know, suffer the consequences of what they did. Or is that another douche move, and should they, you know, try to repair it? So they don't know what's expected of them here. 5 of Pentacles. So they just feel like waiting outside your door, feeling sad, and feeling like they don't know what to do. They don't know what you want because they don't know you. You haven't told them what you liked, what you didn't like properly or clearly. So now this is all a total surprise to them. The Moon. I think this goes for both of you. Maybe lying in some kind of fetal position here and feeling really awful about things. I think communication can help. And here is non-communication or false communication. Knight of Cups. Okay. They are going to try to tell you what you want to hear, so you will be nice again. Either that's the truth or not. They're just like, they didn't realize they were on a minefield. Now they know they're on a minefield, so they're very scared. What can they say? What can't they say? So they're not going to tell the truth. They're going to tell very selected truths to not set you off and to actually get you to forgive them. But I think honest communication would probably be preferred. But I think it needs to come from you, because now you have freaked this person out so much that they are tiptoeing around you. So show how, you know, make a new start here, a new beginning. Do what you should have done from the get-go. Clearly communicate. Like, I'm super angry with you. I still love you, but I'm super angry with you. I don't know if I can forgive you. And or whatever it is that you're feeling, be very clear with this communication. Okay. And here I will clarify with the Third of Sexual Magic, the Queen of Wands there. And we have the Knight of Wands. So they kind of want to sweep you away now. They really feel like you have grown in their eyes. They see more of you than what they saw before. Maybe before they took you a little bit for granted. Now you have kind of grown, like you have risen from the ashes, and what they see they like. Okay. Clarify the Three of Swords. We have the Star card. So they feel even more connected to you than what they did before. And now when they realize a little bit more of who you were there behind your shell, it's too late. It's what they're saying. It's too late. So they're probably doing some crying. Okay. Clarifying how they view you. Knight of Chalices. This Knight of Chalices here. Well, they want to figure out how to approach you in a way that won't be obnoxious, where you can accept them, where you can forgive them. So they don't want to, you know, just stomp in here in your little bird's nest that you did for yourself, or just jump into the water with you. They want to hear what you, where your boundaries are at, and so they don't cross them accidentally again. So clarifying the Devil, how they view the relationship. And it's the Four of Pentacles. They don't want to let you go. So with the Devil, they want to keep you around, chained if possible. So I don't know. It's how we usually feel. We don't want the person to go, so we might become controlling. For example, are they in love with someone else? Who are they calling? You are not, seemingly not in communication, so that might be hard for them. But I just feel, I don't think they stalk you per se. I think that they just don't want to lose you. Okay. Clarifying the Three of Cups. And we have Justice card. So they want to make this right. They want you to be friends again. They want not to go back to how it were before. But now when they know more what you want, they also want to give that to you. They also want to, you know, make you feel good in the relationship too. So clarifying the Two of Swords. And we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't want to force themselves onto you. Now they don't know how to do this properly. They don't want to freak you out. They don't want to step over your boundaries. So it's like a standoff. And Five of Pentacles, Hermit. So they feel lonely and they don't know, maybe you are better off with someone else. So there's a lot of, victim mentality there. There's also Moon 18, 1 + 8, 9, Hermit. So these two cards are connected. Clarifying the Moon, and it's the Seven of Swords. So I think both people kind of want this relationship, but also neither of you are telling what it is exactly that you want. It's a lot of hurt feeling, like both of you, or at least you, are a little bit butt hurt, and they are maybe also a little bit hurt by not knowing who you are now, and the things that you were able to keep a secret, and you just accepted certain things that they didn't even know that you had opinions about. So they feel also a little bit butt hurt, but it's more in this, well, now I don't know what to do. I don't know how to approach you. It's like an insecurity that makes, when we're scared that another person will become angry, we are very careful choosing our words. So the truth accidentally don't come out and pisses the other person off. The necessary discussion it needs to be avoided here to not make you upset again. So that's how they feel. But really, of course, yes, when a person is this upset or have gotten enough in this way that you have gotten, we probably need to give some time and space, but then we will be resilient again. And I think these things needs to be discussed. We can't just sweep them underneath the carpet. And just for the sake of being together, we also need to, maybe this person could be curious and say, okay, I realize I've stepped on your toes a lot in this relationship. I would want to hear what the problem was, or like what I should have done instead. And that can be a way to start up the clear communication. But here's like, I don't know, I'm scared to say anything. 9 of Cups. How can I make you feel all right about this again? How can I, like what well-chosen words can this person choose to make this person trust them again? So it's like the most of the things will be kept hidden, because we are so scared that if it, like anything, can throw off this delicate situation. Clarify the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess. So they want audience to your life again, be let into your paradise garden, and they are prepared to kind of be very, very careful with what they do and say to not offend you or scare you off. Okay. So I will take advice card for you and for them. Chase. Face and embrace the woman or man in the mirror. Yes, you are doing that by this allergic reaction that you had when you got your big tantrum. You were starting to realize who you were for real, and what you can stand by and what you can't stand by. And so that was a good thing. It's shaked up the relationship, but now this person is also shaken up and prepared to do a little bit more to get everyone happy in the relationship, not only themselves. Key, seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand. I think they are about to figure you out. Here, they sit with the key, but they don't know, I don't know how to get through the locked door here. But seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand. So they have the key there. Key. So I think it's possible that this person will figure it out. Just interested by the colors here, how they matched perfectly. They like the new person that you are, and they want to be with that person, and they want to solve this. So I think it bodes very well for this relationship. And now if you can only calm down and realize that you were unfair too, because you didn't tell them when they hurt you, when they did this, when they did that, or you told them but you didn't put force behind it by, for example, showing, okay, that was strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, I'm out. Instead, you just endured, and so they didn't they didn't take you seriously. But now they do, and now you have a chance to fix this. Mistakes on both sides, okay. I would urge you to watch the love reading for February and January to get more information about this relationship. You can also order personal readings, distance healing, and past life regression sessions at my webpage, tarot.com.se. And please share my videos on your social media to let more people know about them. Sorry for my voice. Also, like the videos to show YouTube that you want to see more readings from me in your feed. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure that you get notice when I'm posting a new video. Thank you so much in advance. I'm super grateful for your help. I'm also grateful for you watching this far. So take care of yourself and stay blessed. Bye for now.